Bleed black and gold, buff forever. You already know, man. It's your boy, YouKnowTGreen, and I'm back with another one.
Man, it's about to be an extra cold winter up there in Boulder. Now, normally I don't, like to throw out a lot of negativity, but this is the first time I can honestly say, well, maybe not the first time, but this is one time where I would say the NCAA, I feel like, is really targeting Coach Prime and I see you Buffaloes, y'all. I mean, come on, these rules, every time you turn around, it seems like it's really targeting us. And I do mean us. But at the end of the day, we continue to push through. But I mean, this is just not right. Last year was with the whole, we couldn't even have our offensive line. What's his name? I'm fumbling here, y'all. Tyler Brown. We couldn't even have him on the field due to these transfer rules. Now, all of a sudden, the NCAA finna try to pass these new rules, y'all, which this is kind of crazy. So let's just jump into some of this, and I want y'all to go and do y'all research on this and let me know if y'all feel the same way how I'm feeling. Check this out, right? So the NCAA trying to pass these little rules. They little oversight committee proposed these rules. A few changes here. They want to try to prioritize high school recruits, make them a priority, right? I get it. But they want to do this before a 4-year student athlete who hit the transfer portal. So what I mean by this is, hey, just because you've been playing football for a few years, don't think, hey, you gonna jump in this portal and come and play for Big Dog, aka Coach Prime, or wherever you want to go. Hey, be it to whatever big other Power 5 or big school out there that you wanted to go to. No, they finna try to slow this thing down here. And to me, I feel like this is a direct, shot to Coach Prime. Why do I say this? Who have been ruling the transfer portal for the last consecutive 2 years? Coach Prime. Last year, we killed the transfer portal. We pretty much got rid of 70 players, brought in a whole new team. They tried to hold us back, like the old Rick Ross track, but they couldn't hold us back. We got them dogs in place. Okay, this year transfer portal, everybody and their mama was trying to transfer to CU Buffaloes. We was handing out scholarships left and right. You get a scholarship. You get a scholarship. You get a scholarship. You would have thought Oprah was in the room with Deion. So check this out, right? They want us to make sure these high school recruits be, high priority. This is kind of crazy. And they changing a lot of stuff, y'all. So check this out, right? I know I keep saying check this out, but really, check this out. The month of December will become a dead period. This is a key time for Coach Prime because y'all know during our holidays, man, we put our foot down and we start standing on business. But with these new dates that they're trying to push, this is crazy. December will be a dead period. A dead period through the entire month of December will allow coaches to focus on postseason and retention through the current season. That's dumb. We want to focus on high school players, right? But NCAA, where's the rules with these high school recruits? They making these early commitments. I'm not going to say no names, but it was a few who committed to us. Then all of a sudden, that NIL money get thrown around in your face. Then all of a sudden, they decommitting. Come on. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to say no names, but if you've been following my channel long enough, you would know we have did plenty videos on this, and it just don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. Now, the quiet period, what they like to call it, a quiet period during the month of December would allow coaches to focus on postseason competition and retention of current student athletes without prohibiting unsigned PSAs from participating in official or unofficial visits. Oh my gosh. The contact period, right? Extending the current December contact period through the weekend before Christmas Day would allow institutions flexibility to conduct on and off-campus recruiting activities with high school and 4-year college PSAs. Now, your recruiting opportunities. If the December recruiting calendar is changed, i.e. becomes dead, quiet, or contact period, the timing and number of recruiting opportunities an institution has with prospective student athlete may also need to change to promote informed decisions making by PSAs and institutions. I mean, this is getting crazy now. The official visits. An early signing period may prompt institutions to increase the number of official visits at the beginning of the recruiting cycle. Y'all, check it out now. At the beginning, got to be careful with these words. Current legislation provides institutions 70 football official visits from April 1st through March 31st. If the first opportunity to sign an NLI changes, there may be interest in also changing the date and the number of permissible official visits reset each year. I mean, they just changing everything. And first off, who does this affect? Come on, I don't need to say no more. I mean, really, it's really not much for me to continue to say, because if you don't understand what's going on, hey, it don't take a magic science project here to figure this out. All they basically saying is, listen here, don't think y'all finna be going in the portal and grabbing these dogs. And no, it's not finna happen. At least that's what they trying to propose. Meanwhile, these same high school recruits is not even committing to their universities. Like Coach Prime said, if these kids can't even commit to their girlfriends, what make you think they finna commit to a program? And that's so true. So this is just bizarre, crazy. And, at the end of the day, they just changing these rules to slow us down. But that's not going to slow us down, because if this get pushed through, it will force all the coaching staffs around the country to rethink, how to bring in players from the portal. Like, yeah, the NCAA has already reduced the amount of days in the portal window. So, like, you going to just, shrink it down to 2 days? I mean, what you gonna do? Like, it's getting kind of bizarre now. Like, this is stupid. And if you ask me, like they already saying, over the next decade, I'm sorry, but the NCAA will be irrelevant. Like, come on, y'all need to get up with today's time and speed. These old grandfather rules is not gonna happen. Not in the near future. But like I say, hey, with these dates spread out now, this pushes everything to cater towards these high school recruits who will be allowed more time to commit and sign. Yeah, it looks good saying, oh, so-and-so committed back in the summer of 2028. Yeah, okay, whatever. But then when it's time to officially sign, they decommitting and changing schools because somebody else done offer them $500,000 more in NIL deals or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep saying it that way, but it could be other, incentives. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, we all come from, nothing, and we trying to be something, right, in the game of football. And a lot of these inner city youth, let's be honest here, they come from, the inner cities. So if you have a chance to change your mother, your grandmother, your father life, I mean, it's kind of hard to say, hey, turn this down and go to this school because you have a great, amazing coach. Or you could go to this school here and I'm going to go ahead and put $1 million NIL deal in front of you and, your life change and your parents' life change too. So the beauty of it all is, hey, these kids getting paid now, which we all want it. But, at the end of the day, business is business. And it looked like NCAA is trying to stand on business with Coach Prime and them. Hey, I could be all wrong. This is just how I'm taking it. So get down in the comment section right now and let me know. Do y'all think, this is direct jab to Deion Sanders after what we just did in these past 2 portal cycles? You know what I mean? Y'all think the NCAA want to, a signing period to start on the last Wednesday in June for 7 days, y'all. Then another one starting on Wednesday after the last FBS regular season game for 3 to 7 days. And then the final one will come on the first Wednesday of February through April 1st. Who does this cater to? These kids that's coming out of high school. These young men. Man, they not worried about the ones that's transferred in the portal. Before I let y'all go, this just tell me one thing. If you commit to a school, you better plan on staying at that school. You better plan on staying because they making the window of opportunity. If you're not a dog, don't you hop in that transfer portal and lose your scholarship being stupid, thinking you're going to go up the river to the next school. Hey, you may go up the river and you may not be eligible to play. You may go up the river and you may sit on the bench because there's 5 more other people that ran up the river and they finna slow this thing down. Or these coaches going to be making irrational decisions because the amount of time they have to think about their decision has been cut in half. So let's just keep it real. This gonna change a lot of things, boy. Y'all just don't understand. And this is just the beginning. And we must say this before I let y'all go. This is just a proposal, y'all. Nothing is in concrete. Nothing is in concrete. But we're gonna see what it do, though. But y'all heard it from the horse's mouth, boy. Hey, it's about to go down. NCAA football officials is meeting in Indianapolis this week to discuss the calendar change for signing day. They finna put a 3 signing period out there, boy. I'm telling you. Hey, and if they meeting about it, you better believe they finna blast this quickly. But you already know the motto.
You already know the motto, man. Another day above ground is what? Truly a blessing. Like, share, subscribe, tune in with your boy, YouKnowTGreen, and I'm gonna be right back with another one.